To demonstrate a pie chart, we're going to use the following data from the United States Census Bureau. And we're actually going to use the data in this table for the next couple of examples. So you can see in this table, we have a ethnicity category, which has, labels. This is qualitative data for ethnicity. And we have the actual count or the number of people that are ethnically white, Hispanic, and Black for the year 2010 and 2021. And then the two columns to the right are the relative frequencies of each ethnicity for 2010 and 2021. So let's use this table of data to see how we can take this table of data, which just looks like a collection of numbers inside of a table. Doesn't make it really easy to see any patterns. And let's put that data into a pie chart and see if we can see relationships between these different categories a little bit better. So a pie chart takes categories of data and represents those categories as wedges in a circle, kind of like slices in a pizza. The wedges are proportional in size to the data it represents. So down below here, we've got a pie chart that is in color. And you can see off to the right, we have this listing. This is the listing of ethnicities. And whenever you see a listing like this off to the side, it's called a legend. Okay. And a legend, what it does is it describes the labels of the data. Let me change that. Okay, so it describes the labels of data in a chart or graph. And this part about each wedge being proportional in size to the data it represents, you can see in the table above that the ethnicity with the largest relative percentage, relative frequency is white. And so in 2010, that percentage was 63.8, which is greater than any of the other relative frequencies for the other ethnicities in that year. And you can see down below in this pie chart, 63.8% is a much larger wedge than any other ethnicity in this pie chart. And so in this pie chart, orange represents white. You can choose, instead of colors, you can choose patterns. But I chose for this pie chart just to make it in color. So pie charts are good because they do show the proportional size of categories relative to each other. But one of its disadvantages, if you get pie slices that are really small, like these other ones here, it's hard to see those wedges, in a pie chart, let alone label them. And so what I did in this pie chart was to actually take these three categories here and do like a call out and represent each of those separately. So there's ways to use pie charts and kind of get around some of its disadvantages or limitations, but this is basically what a pie chart is.